unbelievable, you know, battery power. What they can do with batteries now. That's the best of Little Yanley Parkside. But a great invention, there's no doubt about that. And what they can do with batteries now with the power tools, I see the lads there with the good stuff, and it's unreal. But still, take my advice and don't be fooled into buying one of those electric cars they're peddling at the moment, because they're certainly not the answer to the problem. Not right now, not in their current state. But I came down anyway. You don't have to be listening to that. I came down here, you know. Today is Thursday. I think it's the 16th or the 17th of. It is Thursday, not that, but I think it's the 16th or 17th of February. And I opened my shop this morning because it's midterm and there's a few people around. The next thing, a couple of lads came and they were digging outside the front door, you know, workers down the street. So, says I to myself, there was a kangaroo right outside the front door and cones, and you could get up and down the footpath, but I know it was difficult enough, so I said to myself, I know it's just there. And I come here, I'm ripping, you know. But and this is grand because I enjoy this. But yes, I came here, you know, it's a strange old thing really, because this was my mother's house, as you know. We don't really see the glass there in the door. But the fuchsias. And poor old man, you know, for those of you that don't know, this was my mother and my father's house, but my dad is only dead 4 or 5 years, but my mum has gone over 13 years. And God, she was really proud of her house. I mean, she was so house proud. She used to keep this place. It was like a brand new house. She used to keep it spotless. And in fairness to her, she was a very humble, beautiful woman. And the small things in life, you know, she'd get all excited about the small things in life. I remember the time that glass, there was plain glass there. And make long story short, I ended up breaking it, but by accident. But so she got it out, and she used to get the new glass, and crikey, didn't she go in and get the, and then of course the Scribina picked out the glass with the fuchsias, the flowers and all the rest of it, you know. And she got it, in fairness, I thought it was god awful, but she ma'am, you know, there was a certain generation that liked that kind of stuff, and there's nothing wrong with it. It's lovely, don't get me wrong, it is really nice. Now that she's gone, it's even more. But I remember her phoning up, and I had to come down and look at it, and she'd be all excited, showing everyone, all the neighbours and friends, the new glass in the door. And she was the kind of woman, you know, if she were taking her out for a cup of coffee, she'd be excited for 2 days beforehand. You know, the small things in life, just the small things. But anyway, she was only 59 years old, and she got diagnosed. She ended up with ovarian cancer. They call that the silent killer for women. And you know, whatever women are watching this now, you don't have to have any Piper to tell you about it, but in the name of God, keep an eye on yourselves and get checked out, because Jesus Christ, you crap up. And by the time it shows itself, it's too late a lot of the time, you know. So anyway, you know, you're more educated than I am about it. I'd say mind yourselves. But you know, I come down here and like, I wouldn't want anybody else. Genuinely, I'm doing all this ripping myself. I wouldn't want anyone else doing this, because it's kind of personal to me. And bit by bit, it's like removing my parents out of the house. And I find it very difficult sometimes. Like, I never ever got over my mum's death and never really dealt with it. And it caused all kinds of problems to my own mental health afterwards. God help us, my kids have suffered greatly over it, because I never dealt with it myself. And I suppose now this is maybe my chance and my way to come down here on my own and just be like, I want nobody else coming in here ripping and tearing this, and yet I come in there and drive a hammer through the wall and cut the whole thing up and pull out all the plaster slabs. I have the house ripped, but I genuinely wouldn't want anyone else doing it. It's a strange old feeling. If anyone else was here doing that, I'd be kind of, I'd be pissed off over it. And that's where I am with it, you know, because like, it's not, there's huge amounts of work. Huge amount of work. I mean, we are doing a fairly big job here, you know. And That's the mountain is huge, but that doesn't faze me at all. It makes no odds whatsoever. I don't care how big the mountain is. It's taking the stuff out, and it's this bits ripping it out and taking the long that out. And I know my mom will be really proud that we're going to really, for not a big extension, we're going to try and do it to the best of our ability. And in the next couple of months, there's going to be a lot of tradesmen coming in here. I'm not a tradesman, obviously, and they're all friends of mine. And I'm excited about that because they're all friends. Like down through the years, the same people have been doing loads of work for a long time, and every one of them will be coming in. And they're all fantastic tradesmen, and more importantly, they're friends. And like any day, I can come down and get something here. It's not about, I know I am saving money, but it's not about saving money either, really, guys. It's not. In the long thing. It is and it isn't. I mean, at the moment, I don't have any money. Put into it. There's a plan for that down the line, but you know, if I was a millionaire, if I was a billionaire, I'd still be doing this myself, is what I'm saying. I would still come and do this. I enjoy this so much. And this is kind of my last big project. I know that. Like, I'm 52 now. I know that's not old, but God knows. I mean, I'm here and I'm quite happy and everything, but geez, I can feel my knees and my hips. Oh God, yeah, creaking, you know, because I'm not a fit person. I never did fitness. I wouldn't be running or jumping or cycling or hopping or skipping or anything like that. But I suppose I'm kind of very. So this is my. I just like this because it's good for my mental health, you know. And God sake, do we have to cut that? First of all, I have to cut that like that. And then they cut a line along the slabs. They're slab through, so I have to cut a line like all up around the ceiling and everything before I can pull it down, because that's just the way it's done. But and I don't mind that. It's a bit slower, but sure, it isn't about that. The what was I saying? Yeah, no, I mean, I'm delighted. Every day I can come here, just be picking away, doing a bit of work. I might very own skip outside the door. And you know, like, you know, you've reached a certain milestone in life when you're into your 50s and you get excited about the fact that there's a skip arriving at 8 o'clock in the morning, that you can start filling it. You know, you really are, it's sad, isn't it? The excitement I was here one day the skip was arriving, I was all excited. I have my very own skip. And I'm filling it away there. I'll be drawing them out and keeping the place tidy as I'm going along, bit by bit. And in fairness, there's no speed on me. There is no speed, but I work away. I do a good day's work, and God knows that I get through a lot. But, you know, like I had a few health scares there in the last few years, and it takes age to, you have to become a certain age, you really do, to appreciate stuff. And it doesn't matter what you tell a young person. They don't get it, like, and I was one of those young people one time. They don't get it, or never will. It takes a certain age. I had a few health scares there now in the last couple of years. Jesus, I thought things were going. I genuinely thought it was like the fella said that I'd only need one more clean shirt. And Jesus, they were sticking tubes and pipes and cameras in every angle. Like every hall they could find. But thankfully, we got sorted anyway. You know, there's problems there, but there's nothing that can't be sorted. And then on top of that, last year was a very bad year for my mental health. I suffer kind of a bit from, you know, all kinds of things really, anxiety and a bit of depression and stuff, and you know, that is what it is. Partly because maybe there's a lot of things I didn't deal with as I went through life, but anyway, we're good now again. I'm dealing away with that as well. But the last couple of years, I had a lot of that whole stuff going on between the head and the body, and maybe the two of them are linked. So now, you know, everything is good now, and every day in here, it doesn't matter what I'm doing. I was taking down all insulation there one day. God save us, was a dirty whore of a job, and I've more of it to take down and bag. But you know what? I'd be saying to myself, to be able to do it, and I've no hospital appointments. Well, the next one I have is August, I think. So I've none pending at the moment. So, you know, to be able to come down and do it, to have the health to do it, the mental and the physical health, to be able to come down and do it, it's worth anything. Absolutely worth anything. And I was, like you all know, if you know me, I was in a job that I hated there for about 30, for a long, long time as well. And I'd be here thinking to myself, Christ, the lads are inside doing that job now, and at least no matter how bad, what's ahead of me here, I don't have to be doing that. And huge excitement because there's a little bird up in the attic there now again. Taking the little bird to the big fella actually. I met him there a couple of times and like the fella said we were squaring each other up. But he's quite harmless, I let him alone. But I might try and get a bit of food from there now later. So them all lads must be there too. But what was I saying? I kind of lost my train of thought. But I'm so looking forward. We're building our home, our forever home, you know. And like, sure, the reality is that I wouldn't care. I'd live inside in there as long as I had my family, my wife and my kids. In fairness, my girls and that were all okay. I'd live inside in a caravan with them. But this is exciting now because this home, this is for Miriam, I suppose, really. You know, it's for us all, but this is now Miriam's going to get to do something and design her own thing and plan it and stuff, and hopefully we make one more move in life now. We'll have a few pounds to do it, and I'm going to end up with a garage, you know, grand little garage, hopefully at the end of it. And somewhere I have a look, we'll talk about that down the line. I have lovely pool table, kind of a bar pool table that I never get to play because of where it is, and my PlayStation 4 with my rally cars and all that. That's the plan. Now I'm here for the rest of the day. Not sure, sorry for me rambling on about stuff there, but so that's just the way it is, you know. I'm kind of just, I suppose, thinking things over in my head here, and Jesus Christ, it's an awful thing to be inside in your mother and father's house and be pulling the walls down. But I like to think that they can see, I know they know what's happening, they can see the bigger picture, and it's going to be excellent. Right, let's get off recording because I have a day's work to do. And if you're watching this now, it's a lot further down the road. We'll talk soon.